You manifesting a man, but you have no money. You're broke. Like, hey, Centipede. Are you guys excited for the new year like I am? Because I am so excited for the new year, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. We have some new equipment. We are in a new scenery. And I'm just ready to bring in the blessings, y'all. I have so many things that I am going to be receiving this year, and I'm so excited to receive them. If you guys don't know me, my name is Niccoya, and if you are subscribed, you are my digital best friend. So hey, bestie, welcome back. I just want to put out a little bit of a disclaimer. This is how I manifested. Now, I know there is a bunch of spiritual warriors, sage soldiers, crystal baddies, you know. I know there's a lot of y'all, but this is how I manifested my year, and these are the methods that worked for me. And I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of inspiration on how you should do your year in order to obtain the goals that I have. Just to let y'all know, because y'all love beating folks up. Y'all ain't finna beat me up. Cause I promise you, I get ghetto. I get real ghetto. Don't let these glasses and this wig that look like a blowout in this cardigan fool you, cause I get ghetto. Thank you. First, let's talk about all the things that I got in 2023. 2023 was a rough year for me. Mentally, physically, spiritually, I was going through it, but I cannot sit here and not express my gratitude for all the blessings that I received in the year 2023. First of all, I got a new car, which was my biggest goal for the year. I got my 2023 Tesla, and I am in love with my car. Also, this was so unbeknownst to me. My goal for the year was to earn $100,000. Now, y'all might be like, Koya, how was you finna do that? I didn't even know how I was finna do it. But not only did I earn $100,000 last year, I earned $200,000 last year just off social media deals, brand deals, all of that alone. I even got into the Washington Post for how much money I was earning monthly at the end of my 2023. I also wanted to become a brand ambassador, and I did become a brand ambassador. I worked with Spotify this year, and I was on their campaigns. I was on their team for a total of a whole year. That was so exciting to become a part of a company and them turning to you for your ideas and your creativity. And it was also steady work, and I knew how much money I was going to make. I wasn't waking up every day thinking about what next brand that I would have to chase, what next video I had to put out. I was just able to create and focus on myself, and I really needed that last year. And I truly believe the universe knew that I needed a break, because I was really wearing myself down, and I needed some time to go inside of my shell, and having that steady stream of income was what worked for me. Even though they put me through hell to get to it. I'm telling you, I was broke. Like, I had no money. Like, I was working. Literally, I was living off my savings account. And I'm so glad that I had a savings account, because the universe was playing games with me. The universe was trying to see if I was going to give up. But did I give up? No, I stuck with it. Also, I wanted to attend a brand event. I also want to speak at a brand event, but I haven't accomplished this goal just yet. But I hope in the year 2024, I do accomplish this goal. I had a lot of opportunities to be a speaker, but it just wasn't fulfilled. And my motto is, if I don't receive it now, was I even prepared to receive it now? Because you may be thinking, oh my goodness, I want what you got, I want what you have, or I want this. But if you were to truly receive it, if the universe were to give it to you, are you prepared? Because I had a meeting with a very big agency that I want to be signed to, a very big management company, and I was not consistent on my socials. I was not posting the way that I wanted to post. My content just wasn't looking how I wanted to look. And they pushed the meeting back. And I thought to myself, I would have rather shown up to that meeting and said, look at the work that I have done in just a little bit of time that I had to get myself together, versus me making them promises about getting it done. I wanted to have a photo shoot with a brand that I love, and I got to do this with my friend Demetrius. He has a line called You Matter. You may or may not know him. He is very popular from his vines, and he allowed me to do a photo shoot with his company. And I'm going to be so honest with you guys, This year, I was very insecure about my body. I wasn't liking how my body was shaping out. And I was in the gym. I was working a lot more. And then also that was another one of my goals, to be more physical, to get my body moving, to get my body active. But despite this being my most active year to date, I gained a lot of weight and I was really struggling with that. So just to be a part of that photo shoot, it kind of helped my confidence. It made me feel a lot more better about myself. I've also gotten used to taking more pictures of myself. Okay, this goal right here was to explore more hobbies. Y'all might be like, Koya, what hobbies are you talking about? Girl, I was outside. Not only was I outside in events, my goal was more hobbies. I went to concerts. Really, this goal was just to be outside. I felt myself stifled. I felt myself inside. Another one of my goals was to make more friends. I did do that. I spent the entire year being a hermit crab, and it really did take a weight onto my mental health. This year, I would say my mental health was a little bit better than the previous year, but it was still really, really difficult for me. Friends came, friends left. I gained new friends, but I also was outside a lot more, and that was one of my goals, was to be outside, baby. What? I was turning it up. I was at Davis's concert, SZA concert, events. Please don't play with me, because I am not the one or the two. I did what I said I was going to do. I did have some goals that were not completed, and that was completely on me because A, I did not use manifestation. B, I was not focusing on those goals for real. They were not my priority. And then C, I really didn't want them. When I say that I didn't want those goals, I didn't want them. Like, I was not waking up every morning saying, oh, I need 50,000, YouTube followers, or, oh, I need 200,000 on Instagram. I wasn't waking up saying that because I didn't really care. And if you don't care about it, the universe isn't going to care about it either. So you really need to put your best foot forward when making out your goals and what you actually want and what you actually need. Because something about the universe, because they will give you what you need, baby, but they might not give you what you want. So you need to make your lifestyle to the point to where you need it. Now, I'm not telling you to go homeless, because I done talked to some folks before, and I was like, if you want a luxury high-rise apartment, you need to put yourself in a position to where you need a luxury high-rise apartment. If you following me, you following me. This is a part of delusional. But they was like, so you want me to go be homeless? No, I don't want you to go be homeless. I want you to live the lifestyle of a person with a luxury high-rise apartment. So the universe will think to themselves, oh my gosh, she needs a luxury high-rise apartment. I want you to maintain yourself like you need more money. So the universe will say, oh my gosh, she needs more money. You can't just expect the universe to give you something that they don't even think you need. Because baby girl, if you live in a $2 budget lifestyle, the universe is going to give you $2. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense to me, but that's what I think in my mind. Y'all might be sitting here like, Koya, you're crazy, and I am. If you're not crazy, you're never going to get what you want. Even the people that get what they want, they're crazy. If you really want to get what you want, you're going to tap into that crazy energy, because that crazy energy is something powerful. That energy can be transmuted into positive energy to back up what you want. And that's just tea. Another example of this is one of my goals was to go out the country. Baby girl, I don't even own a passport. I don't even own a passport. So I know the universe is like, girl, how was you finna go out of the country and you don't own a passport? So they weren't going to put me in positions to go out of the country, because I was like, I want a brand to ask me to go to Paris, but I don't have a passport. So I'm already not traveling. Also, I'm scared of traveling. Also, I don't have a traveling spirit. So the universe is not going to give me traveling opportunities if I'm not acting as if I need those traveling opportunities. If I don't have the passport, if I don't have the travel itinerary, if I don't have a travel wish list, the universe is not going to be like, oh my gosh, this is a person that wants to travel. Let me give her opportunities where she can fulfill that wish. They're just not going to do that. Now, why I decided to start manifesting. I was at a point in my life where I had no hope. And I think a lot of people find themselves in this position to where things just seem hopeless. You're constantly working, but you're not yielding any results. If everybody succeeded through hard work, then everybody who worked hard would be successful. And that is so true, because I was working hard, but I wasn't yielding any benefits until I started manifesting, until I started living my life as if I've already received what I wanted. In order to watch this video, you have to be delusional. If you're not delusional, you might as well click off this video and go do your little task and go do your work and go do your spreadsheets. I don't know. But if you're not delusional, you're not going to be able to listen to what I'm saying, okay? You need to be a little bit of delusional. How I manifested in the year 2023. First of all, I always start off my years with a vision board. A vision board will map out how you want your years to look. The way that I did my vision board, I used Canva and I also used Pinterest to find photos. And I also made vision boards throughout the year whenever I was feeling down or I didn't know where I was going. I made a vision board of how I want my life to be so I can get back on track. And it's just as simple as creating a board in Pinterest and just pinning all the photos of how you want your life to look. Not I live in the ghetto. I don't even know if y'all heard that, but the police is running through the streets. I also use GoodNotes, and when I plan, I create a vision board for kind of how the day is going to go. Every single time I look into my planner for that day and I see a picture and I'm like, I'm not gonna go to the gym, and I open up that planner and I see that girl with that flatsome and that big old booty, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. So I just think pictures, images, visions are always going to keep you on track of your goals, and it's a great way of manifesting that life. Another way I love to manifest is the script method. If you ever took theater in high school, you know what a script is. Actually, if you're not stupid, you know what a script is. I don't know why I made it seem like that was such a theater thing, but I was a theater kid. But if you're not stupid, you know what a script is. A script is basically something that somebody reads and tells them what they're supposed to say and what they're supposed to do. And you can write a script for your life. Like, if I were to write a script right now, the script would say, Niccoya does not live in a ghetto area with loud fire trucks and police. That's what I would write. But no, in all seriousness, when you're writing your script out, you want to kind of write how you want to see your life. You need to have a big ego when you're writing your script. Tell the world, you need to write your script. The world loves me. The world is obsessed with me. The world gives me everything I want. Everything I see that I want, I get it. You have to have a little bit of ego, a little bit of arrogance. You have to be spoiled, and you have to write that into your script. If you don't write that in your script, you try to be humble, the universe is going to humble you, and you don't want the universe to humble you. So when you're writing to the universe, you need to tell the universe, I am loved, I am pampered, I am spoiled, I receive what I want. That's how you need to write about yourself. Don't be trying to humble yourself like, sometimes I get what I want. Sometimes, no. Write exactly how you want your life to be. What apartment you want, what car you driving. Try to leave the significant other alone. If you really want a significant other, if that's something that you're feeding for, you can write in there, but don't write no names. I have learned the hard way about manifesting somebody by their name, because honestly, I didn't even know the person that well. Don't manifest somebody by name. Don't do it. Just don't do it, because you're going to be sad. You need to manifest the qualities you want in somebody, not the person. You manifest the person, they're going to give you the person with everything included. You don't even know that person. They're going to give you them, all right? Let me be quiet before, because child, I don't even want to talk about that. Manifest the qualities you want in said person or said friend groups. Manifest a healthy relationship with God, your mom, your ex-boyfriend who won't stop calling your phone. Manifest him to leave you alone. Do whatever you want to do, but manifest how you want your life to be in script form. That's when you say, Niccoya Thomas is a 21-year-old who lives in Atlanta, Georgia, who stays in a high-rise apartment. The universe loves her, yada, yada, yada. She has X, Y, and Z on Instagram, and she makes X, Y, and Z content, and people love this content. That's how you kind of want to script out your life. Write about your job, how people love you at work, how you always get the easy task, how you always get a raise, how the boss is obsessed with you, but in a platonic way, because the universe will look at that script and be like, okay, and act it out. So be careful with what you write. Another thing I love to do is meditate. Now, as a person with ADHD, I cannot sit still for more than 2 minutes, but I have learned to calm myself and still myself and kind of rework the thoughts in my head. This does great if you're listening to music and you can sit back and you can just think, take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. Yes, your thoughts are going to be going a mile a minute, but you kind of want to rework those thoughts into positive things about your life. You want to express gratitude. That's something that we're really going to get into, because you cannot be asking the universe for all these things and you're not expressing gratitude, because you're going to have to tell the universe, I love how you gave me that $50,000. Thank you so much for that $50,000. Then the universe is going to be like, oh my gosh, she loved when we did that. Let's do it again. So you want to make sure you're constantly expressing gratitude, because if you're not expressing gratitude, the universe is going to say, oh, she didn't like that, so we're not going to do it again. Like, that was our last time. So constantly express gratitude. I'll be waking up and I'll be like, thank you for the opportunity to see. I be expressing gratitude for any and everything. Thank you for allowing me to touch, allowing me to eat, for a roof over my head. Just say thanks. Every now and again, just say thanks. Just have some manners and say thanks. You know, they're giving a lot to you. Say thank you. This next method is not for everybody, especially if you are around people that do not believe in manifestation. Because me personally, I believe in delusional speaking. Calling it delusional speaking may go against the manifesting terms, but I think delusion is a good thing. Now, when I say delusional speaking, I'm just saying what everybody says, speak into existence and the power of the tongue. You're going to want to speak this into existence. And I hate when I'm out and I'm like, oh, I got $500,000 million. And then somebody want to be like, no, you don't. If I say I do, then I have it. Then I have it. If I say I have it, then I have it. And when you truly believe in the power of the tongue and the speaking method, because manifestation is like Santa Claus, okay? If you don't believe in Santa Claus is not real. Now, if you do believe in Santa Claus is real to you and you operate differently. That means you're making notes for Santa Claus. You're leaving out milk and cookies for him. You're making sure you're on the nice list. Those are things you do when you believe in Santa Claus. Now, when you believe in manifestation and you believe in the power of the tongue, you're not going to be able to be as negative as you already are. Like, oh, I'm ugly. Oh, I stink. Oh, I'm never going to succeed in this. Oh, I shouldn't even try because I'm going to be bad at it. Oh, I'm bad at this. I'm bad at that. You're not going to be able to say those things anymore. So, yes, when you out with your friends, you can't be like, oh, I'm broke. You have to say, the money that I'm going to have, I ain't got it yet. That's what you need to say, because you're going to get some money, but you may not just have it right now. But you can't say that you broke, because the universe is always on the phone. The universe is like the government, always watching, always listening. So once you start saying that you broke, the universe is going to say, oh, cancel that deposit because she's broke. We don't need to give her no deposit, she's broke. You have to live your life as if you already have it, and you need to speak as if you already have it. You cannot continue your old ways, baby girl. You've been doing your old ways for the past couple of years, and you always wondering why you never succeeded, because you're in your old ways. It's time for you to change something up. It's time for you to give something new a try. And manifestation is something that you need to give a try, because there's no harm in living a more positive life and having hope in things and changing your mindset to fuel your goals. There's nothing bad that can come of that. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a little secret. My next favorite method. This is my favorite method overall, and it has helped me through every single thing. They call it the threes method, and that is where you write something 3 times, like a regular standard statement. Then you're going to elaborate on it on the second time you write it, and then you're going to go into full complete detail on the third time you write it. And it's kind of like scripting, but it's the 3 methods to kind of get it stuck inside of your head. But I write my threes method in this book. If you cannot tell, green is my favorite color. Green is my color, girl. That's my color. I'm an earth sign. I'm a Capricorn. But this is the book of truth. Everything I write in this book comes true. Y'all might be like, Koya, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Everything that I write in this book comes true. And when it comes true, I use the back page and I write gratitude for it coming true. Now, I have to believe wholeheartedly what I'm writing in this book will come true for it to come true. But everything that I've written in this book has come true because what? I believe in it wholeheartedly. I'm crazy. This is like my magical book. I call her my magical book. I got her at Target. I love the pattern. No, I got her at Walgreens, and I love the pattern. When I saw the book, it spoke to me because I am such a green girly, and they don't make a lot of green stuff for us. They usually make a lot of pink stuff, and I have been masquerading as a pink girly for so long, but that's not me. I'm a green girly. So I got this book. You guys can find books that speak to you anywhere you go. I love a good Barnes & Noble's notebook. Now, am I going to open up my pocket to get a Barnes & Noble's notebook? No. But if you want that more wizardry, worn out, journal looking type of book, go to Barnes & Noble's and make that your magical book. This is my magical book. Okay. Literally, one day I had this book and I just wrote, my wig will come early, my wig will come early, my wig will come early. My hair will be beautiful for my trip. My hair will be beautiful for my trip. I will install my wig perfectly. My hair will be perfect. No bad hair days. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I wrote it like so many times in this book, and y'all, my wig came the next day. I installed that wig and I looked good. I looked good for my trip. And I was stressing because they were saying that wig was going to be 2 weeks late. Baby girl, Universe, express shipping, FedEx, $13.99. Like, don't play with me. Now, we done went all of the ways you can manifest, the ways that I've manifested. I've given you guys examples. We've talked about what I have received from manifestation. Now I'm going to tell you what not to do when manifesting. Now, I do want to say there's technically no wrong way to manifesting. If you believe it, you believe it. But I will say these are some tips that I personally would not do. And you probably shouldn't do them either if I wouldn't do it. Don't do something that I wouldn't do, okay? The first one is y'all don't believe. Why are you manifesting if you don't believe? It's literally that short and simple. I already said it earlier. It's like Santa Claus. If you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. So you can sit here all day trying to pretend to believe. If you don't truly believe within your heart and your soul that the universe, manifestation, gratitude, if you don't believe in that, baby girl, it's not going to work for you. And a lot of people, it's not the universe, but it's God for them. So if you are more inclined to believe God than believe the universe, substitute the universe with God whenever I'm giving you guys these talks, because God is a powerful force and so is the universe. Don't just sit on your back and expect the universe to give it to you. You still have to put the work in. If you're going to manifest money and you're not up trying to work or trying to do something that will give you the funds, the universe isn't going to give you the funds. The universe is not just going to throw an opportunity onto your lap. And you can do lucky girl syndrome all you want to. Lucky girl syndrome. Lucky girl syndrome is when you manifest luck, like just pure luck. And I will tell you guys, lucky girl syndrome does work, but you have to put yourself in the position to receive it. I think so many people think lucky girl syndrome is just, boop, you got it. No, you still have to put yourself in the position to receive it. I went to the Daniel Caesar concert. I had no tickets, but I got myself ready like I had tickets. I pulled up to the venue like I had tickets, and then I got tickets for less than $40. Now, this one may be controversial because a lot of people like to talk about the evil eye and negative spirits that people can put onto your stuff, but we are divinely protected. Say it with me. I am divinely protected. Negativity shall not prosper. Any tongue that speaks against me shall what? Fail. Thank you. So, With that being said, share your vision. Do not keep your vision locked away, airtight, because you never know who the universe can put on your path to help you. The more you root for somebody and the more you show that you support them and you are so proud of what they're doing, the universe is going to give it to you. Because see it like this. If you say, oh, I'm so mad she done went out and got them boots. I hate them boots. Them boots are so ugly. But deep down, you like them boots and you just being a hater. The universe is going to hear you talking about them boots and not give you them boots. So that goes with everything. If you sitting back in your house and you hating, oh, she got a car and she's only 19. I couldn't do that. I would manage my money. And you are walking and you're driving a bus and you're taking Uber, the universe is not going to give you no car, because why would they give you a car if you're just going to react negatively to it? So when you see something, you actively have to be positive. You have to be proud. Even though that little envy going to sneak on you, you better push it away. So yeah, do not hide your vision. Share that vision board. Talk to people, because you never know who may be able to help you. I was talking about wanting to attend more events, and I had a friend who was a creator influencer, and she hit me up and she was like, hey, this person helped me attend more events. And I was like, oh. And I was like, how did you know? She was like, because I saw you post about it. I saw you talk about it. I saw you speak about it. And now I'm going to help you. So that's kind of how it works. Nobody can help you if nobody knows that you need help. So speak it out. Go out and be like, oh, I'm looking for a job that's going to give me $75,000 a year. Go out and tell people that. And you never know, somebody might say, oh, my cousin, baby daddy, grandmama, goldfish, dog is doing this campaign. They need an assistant and they'll give you $75,000 a year. You never know what may happen. So spread your vision, speak your vision, and remember that you are divinely protected. And the evil eye, negative spirits cannot affect you at all, because we have a praying grandmother. That praying grandmother is me. I want to say thank you to everyone who have come this far through my video. It's not me up vlogging, taking you guys throughout my life. And if you are interested in vlogs or any of the other content that I have coming for you guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like, because we are digital besties over here, and you can't be my best friend if you're not supporting me. Do you understand me? And I want you to go in the comments and tell me something that you are going to be manifesting in the year 2024. And now I'm going to tell you the best way to do it. The way I would start manifesting, if I've never manifested before, is most definitely a vision board. I think we've all done some sort of vision board, and it's the best way to get your foot in the door. Then after doing a vision board, I would go to scripting, and I would script out how I want my life to be just to get things started. And I will most definitely work on that negative tongue and just simply believing. Sometimes it takes you manifesting little things, achieving those little things to instill faith in you. Like I just talked about how I manifested my wig coming early, and it did. That just instills faith in me that manifestation works, and I'm going to turn to manifestation whenever I need something, or whenever I'm just simply expressing gratitude for the things that I received and didn't know that I needed. So those are the ways on which I would get started in manifesting. As always, do your own research. Go to Google. If you don't want to listen to what niccoya is saying, you don't care about what niccoya is talking about, then go to Google, okay? I'm not stopping you from going to Google. That is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, love you, Centipede. Mwah. I don't even be like, bye no more. I just be like, mwah, no bars.